Right. So this is number one, outline the relationship between dharma and artha. Right. So when we talk about dharma and artha, it is purushartha. Right. It is purusharthas. So as you know, we have four purusharthas: dharma, artha, kam, and moksha. These are the four purusharthas, that is the four aims of life, right? We have to start with dharma, then going to artha, kam, and moksha, right? Libya systematic. You can't start with artha, we can't start with kam. Like that, we'll never attain moksha, right? So dharma is the first pillar, is the very foundation of our life, like righteousness, like virtues, disciplines, no, discipline. Without that, we can't earn money, we can't earn artha, right? And we can't enjoy kam, and even we can't get moksha without dharma, right? But karma is known as also one of the six enemies of man. Karma is one of the six enemies of man. Malgré cela, ils font partie dans Purushartha, right? It is an enemy, one of the six enemies of man, but it forms parts in the Purushartha, right? So, you know, one day dans la vie, we need to practice moderation, you know. Even in food, there should be moderation. We can't take excess of sugar, excess of salt, we'll get bad health. So even in spirituality, there is that moderation, which need to be practiced, moderation, which Buddha also calls the middle path. Okay, which we call the middle path or moderation, right? So right, so life is all about that, the middle path. So our aims of life, our goals of life, it might be material also. Artha is material, like earning money, having property, wealth, the luxuries that we have. No, so it is material, but we should earn that, we should have that in moderation and through the good means, no, earning through a good means, like you have a work, you have a job, you work, you earn money, right? It's not like by kidnapping or drug trafficking or things like, right? Now, even calm, malgré qu'on dit qu'il y a an enemy of man, but calm should be enjoyed. We need to enjoy calm. NCD helpful in procreation, right? Calm is helpful in procreation. Calm refers to the sexual pleasures, sensual pleasures, but that also should be in moderation, right? And then only we'll be able to get moksha. Don't, it's not that if you enjoy calm, you can't get moksha. No, it's not like that. Because God created us with those sensual and sexual urges. So it's very normal to enjoy that, right? But enjoying them in moderation within the limits of dharma, then moksha is achievable, right? Then moksha is achievable. So back to the question, outline the relationship between dharma and artha. Dharma, the first pillar, or the foundation of life. You can write what is that dharma we are talking about. It is righteousness, it is discipline. Without that, you can't imagine a life, no? A life with a proper, rightful way of living. Those who do not follow dharma, those whose first pillar or their foundation is not dharma, you can imagine how their life is. Tout action qu'ils ont fait, it is definitely the wrong deeds, wrong actions, hurting other, lots of sufferings, maybe earning money through illegal way, or enjoying calm too excessively, right? So moksha is never guaranteed for that kind of person. So dharma very important, and artha. Artha material, yes, but we need that material to live. If we don't have money, we can't live. That's really bien obvious. We can't live because we need money to buy, to fulfill the basic needs, our wants, our desires, whatever it is. We need a house, we need property, we need money for that, right? So there is that relationship between them, the dharma and artha. Through dharma, we earn artha. We earn money, we earn property and wealth, whatever, right? So dharma is very important. If we have that dharma, artha, of course, will enjoy, will earn, and moksha is guaranteed, right? Now, artha, usually, traditionally, how it is, artha should be earned by grihastis, those who are married. But today the world is quite different world. No, artha is earned also by brahmacharis, right? So this is what how you need to try to find the link, the relationship between these two, artha and dharma and artha. You have also the marking scheme. You can go through it, right? Like artha is the economic values, material property earned by grihastis to start, and it shouldn't be earned in the immoral way, in the bad way, right? So it's all about writing, you understanding what you understood, you write, you bring the link. Please don't learn by heart for the exams. Don't do that. Next question. Explain why Hindus might think that some purusharthas are more important than others, right? Within the four, not within, among the four purusharthas, some people may consider one or two the most important one, a lot the least important one, right? Yes, we have, don't forget, we have different two, you can say two types of persons, right? Two types of people. Like someone who is materialist and someone who is spiritualist. Let's make it that way, spiritualist and materialist. The very obvious for the materialist, so aim of life will be what? To enjoy. Lilipu focus only on the enjoyment purpose, the side of life, the artha and the calm. Comme the materialist and materialist, was someone who doesn't even believe in God, ou bien li believe in God, li pas practice the religion. Okay, it can be anything, materialist. Mais pour lui, material life is more important, right? Mais par contre, spiritualist, pour lui, dharma will be very important. Moksha also will be very important. And lipu give importance to artha and calm also, but in moderation. And spiritualist n'est pas capable de dire que lipu practice only dharma to get moksha. It is impossible, right? Parce que we need money. Maintenant, calm and spiritualist, est capable d'enjoy calm. It doesn't mean that a spiritualist cannot enjoy calm. Fait comment dire, il y a un grand guru somewhere. Anyone, huh? Because the person is the guru, il pas enjoy calm? No. Il y a un guru or what, but il y a une person, il y a un human. God created him or her with those urges. Donc, it's very natural qu'il peut enjoy calm. Right? And it has also been said that we should not suppress the urges. These are natural urges, sensual sexual pleasures, the natural. So, the within us, the dans nous. We should not suppress them. Quand nous suppress them, qui arrive à la longue, in the long run, what will happen? Pour arriver un moment que nous-mêmes nous pouvons exploser. Là même que la personne y fait une mauvaise action, maybe in terms of crimes, in terms of rape or something like. So it should not be suppressed. If God has created us with those urges, it should be, the urges should be fulfilled. But bien sûr, as per dharma. One example I give you, like someone is married, a couple is married. So they will enjoy calm within the marriage. So go out of the marriage to have extramarital affair. This is adharma. Right? Tant qu'il avec la personne, bien sûr, it is faithful and enjoy calm within that marriage. Even earning artha. Right? Donc, it dépend which type of person we might be. Materialist, police, so aim will be different. Spiritualist, so aim and approach will be different. Right? So back to the question, why Hindus might think that some purusharthas are more important than the others. Ça, c'est il dépend de quality that we have. We are materialist or spiritualist. Il dépend. Ça, c'est une raison. Maintenant, est-ce que vraiment the purusharthas est plus important que l'autre? Not really. They are equally important, right? Purusharthas and teaching which come from the Vedas. The Vedas are said, are believed to, that we got that from God, no, the words of God. So since it is the words of, they are the words of God, Vedas are somehow authoritative. We are not going to deny it, no, the authoritative. So we need to practice them as given. So God himself, dans Ved, que Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kam, and Moksha should be enjoyed by people, should be earned by people, or should be followed by people. So we have to do it. Now, which one is more important? Okay. The Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, and Kam. Dharma and Kam, they are, Dharma and Moksha are considered to be the primary one. Okay. Then the secondary, say Artha and Kam. They are the secondary objectives of man, of our life, Artha and Kam. Nous pas capables faire Artha and Kam being our primary objectives. Life will be hell like that. Okay. Lots of problems, of course, like you earn money in the illegal way, etc. But Dharma and Moksha, they are the primary objectives. We have a beautiful life in terms of Dharma. We know our limits. Nous pas pour aller nous le chemin, nous pas pour do the wrong things, we'll respect others, we'll develop virtues, we'll be doing good actions, maybe in terms of karma, bhakti, knowledge. Mean dharma. And then definitely we'll get moksha. And when we get married, we are going to enjoy artha and kam as well. Right? As per the scriptures, enjoying artha and especially kam when we are not in the grihastha ashram is not considered correct, right? So no, we can't actually practice the Veda 100% as it is in today's world. We can't do that. Parce artha should be enjoyed by, artha should be earned by grihastis, calm should be enjoyed by grihastis, but today artha is also being enjoyed by students, by brahmacharis, right? So some variations the differences will be there, but the main thing, the focus should be on maintaining that dharma in life, following that dharma in life, right? So actually, none of the purusharthas are considered more important than the other. Second, an equal importance. Of course, dharma should be the first thing to learn and to practice. Living a good life, no? But dharma, so important. Artha has its own importance. Without that, you can't even fulfill your basic needs. And calm is important because nuena desires, nuena senses, nuena desires, right? The normal. So it should be enjoyed. And then moksha is guaranteed. Even in the Mahabharata, you can quote that in the Mahabharata, Ved Vyas has said, to get moksha, in simple terms, then to get moksha, one has to follow ubhyan, to enjoy plutôt artha and calm, right? So this is by Ved Vyas from the Mahabharata, right? So one has to enjoy that artha and calm to be able to reach moksha. Now there are exceptions, no? Let's say people like Swami Vivekananda, let's say. Swami Vivekananda, he did not get married. Maybe sa sexual pleasures, là, il parti dedans. But he had calm with the desires as well, no? He had desires. Maybe he had positive desires, like getting moksha is one. The want to get moksha itself is a desire, no? So these are no exceptions like Dayanand, Vivekanand and all. Maybe they didn't enjoy the sexual pleasures or the sensual pleasures, but yeah, they had certain desires in their life, maybe to propagate the teachings of the Veda or to get moksha or things like, right? So none of them are considered to be more important parce que chacun, purusharthas, they have their own importance. We have to follow them. And do mention, especially in Kali Yuga, we are in Kali Yuga. We can't expect us to live like maybe Vivekananda or Dayanand. We can't expect us to be like that because we are born in such an age of Kali Yuga. Adharma is reigning everywhere. We have the rule of adharma, right? So this is for the question B, 10 marks. This question est capable dans un autre sens aussi, peut-être les demandons, est-ce que dharma is more important than the others? Ou bien is artha ou bien kam more important than the other purusharthas, right? The question may vary that way, mais c'est actually la même chose qui peut écrire, right? Let's see the next question. Pursuing calm leads to adharma. Discuss 15 marks. Pursuing calm, it is again in on the purushartha. Now, if we pursue calm, we have desires, we have sensual sexual pleasures, does that lead to adharma? Is it adharma? Right? Firstly, as I said earlier, Kam is part of the purushartha, no doubt. And Kam is part of the 6 enemies of man also, the Paramiban enemies of man. Quand Kam living enemy, when it is not enjoyed within the limits of dharma. If it is not enjoyed within the limits of dharma, it is an enemy of man, right? Let's say someone who enjoys calm a lot, like nous prend les sensual or sexual tous les deux, huh? What happened to that person? That person may be energy-wise drained. They lose time also, wasting time as well, right? And certain virtues lipa puena. Let's say in a marriage, you have one among the couple, one of them an extramarital affair, right? So in a marriage, there should be virtues like love, trust, faithfulness. But still, if they enjoy calm outside the marriage, there are no values, there are no virtues like trust, love, faithfulness, and others, right? So definitely then pursuing calm will lead to adharma. It is considered, as per the scriptures, it is considered a sin to have extramarital affair. Kanuda and marriage, we are not supposed to have an affair. It is considered a sin, right? Ou bien, comment dire, someone wants to, has a relation with a married person. Je prends de l'autre côté aussi. Si nous avons a relation with a married person, that is too considered as a sin. So definitely it is a dharma. It is a dharma. So it depends how we are going to enjoy the calm. Silly outside the boundary of dharma, bien sûr, it is not correct. And here, of course, the law of karma will apply here. If we have been pursuing calm wrongly, so of course, the law of karma, we have to pay the consequences here. But on the other side, calm might not lead to adharma if enjoyed properly. We have certain desires. Let's say someone can get married. Yena desires, sensual or sexual, both ways. Yena desire to have children, desires to build a house, to have cars or luxurious life or something. No, maybe for the comfort of the family and for himself or herself. Then what's wrong in it? It's not wrong, right? Lipape lead to adharma. But there is also a problem here. Like Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, that desire, in chapter 9, it is, desire actually is the root cause of our suffering, right? Desire is our sufferings. When we have a fulfilled desire, and desire infinitely fulfilled, what happened? We develop greed. And when you have unfulfilled desire, you wanted to achieve something and you didn't get that, what do we develop? Anger. And thus all the negative qualities. I will develop anger. I've not been able to achieve that to get what I desire. And also will develop other negative qualities, might be jealousy. And then, of course, we are going to act in a very wrong way. Think before we act. Right? So you can add that also from the Bhagavad Gita. It's not wrong to enjoy calm. Calm does not necessarily lead to adharma, but so many desires and all. But what is happening at the end? Lipape and sealing on the desires. We call that sealing on desires. Right? Because desires, once a desire is fulfilled, you get another desire. We become greedy. We become greedy. Right? So there should be that ceiling on desires. Again, at the end, it's all like what kind of person we are, what is our aim of life, whether it is to be completely materialist or to be a spiritualist. Calm. Saki Buddhistic, is calm really leading to adharma, or it is dharma? Right? So it's quite an easy question, actually. You have the marking scheme also. You can go through it. Do mention about the what is that? The Bhagavad Gita and also the Grihasthashram, because calm should be enjoyed by the Grihasthis normally, right? If enjoyed by others, other ashramas, Lipa considered correct, right? Let's go to next question.